Tribe, it's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, we're even planning to go live. This is all spontaneous right now. I don't know, Spirit has just been on my back, like, yeah, you need to do a reading, you need to do a reading and that. And then I was laying down trying to have a little rest and that. And then when you're not listening to your guides and your ancestors, they just get louder and louder. The more in tune you get, the more harder it is to not to turn it off. Or yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I know, man. The energy is so weird right now. I feel so agitated. Like I want stuff. I want to be doing stuff, but I feel drained. The energy's all over the place. Everything is just going mad. And so I just got hella crystals with me right now while I do this reading. Anyway, this is my baby. You see this? This is a diamond dog, and some selenite. All right. So yeah, I have no idea where I've got a few cards, and we'll just pull a few cards to see what's popping. And the damn lighter don't want to work. So yeah, we'll just chill out and we'll just vibe and just see what comes out. And the video will reach who it's meant to reach. And one thing I've started to notice as well in the 3D realm is that more and more people, the split between the two dimensions is getting more noticeable. Like if you're on a higher vibration, you may be speaking to people and they might not even understand you or they won't even hear you at this point. People have chose their side and what side of the fence they're going to be on. So just got to buckle up for the ride, I guess, and see how it unfolds. But I'm getting very pissed off with how everyone's communicating with the AI. John Connor would be so mad with you guys right now, you know? Hey, Alexa, and all this shit. John Connor would be pissed off, yeah? Let's just set the mood. So I'm using 3 different decks to see what guidance can be given. What deck is it? The Starseed Oracle card deck. I've been drawn to this deck, but to see what comes out, but I was just getting downloads about the deck. It's a very high vibrational deck. So when I'm giving the readings, if you're not on a high vibration, you may not even understand what the reading is trying to say. Because even when I don't use the deck too often because like I feel the collective not it is in a low vibration, but obviously everyone's at different places in their journey in it. And the higher vibration you are, the less there are of you, should I say. So the masses, there's a lot of masses, right? And then when you up the ranks, like raise your consciousness, it starts getting fewer and fewer and fewer and fewer until we basically return back to source as one, yeah? Stay with me, gang. I'm fucking a madman, you know, just to let you know. Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. But the good kind of crazy. So yeah, we're gonna catch a whole vibe. See what's going on. And it's interesting because it's Guy Fawkes night tomorrow, and I love Guy Fawkes night. I so support him still. Like his legacy lives on, trying to blow up Parliament and shit. Like, listen, he knew how things were gonna turn out, and he would be devastated at what it's like now. So yeah, he was on the right path. Mm. Cool. That's enough. I've been rambling for 5 minutes now. Uh, But no, not rambling. I'm just, I don't know. We're just going with it, innit? It's just a chill and check in, innit? So we're just vibing. It's just a vibe. But yeah, the energy is just so off, man. The energy is so off. Going to the supermarkets is so horrible. It's so horrible. They're like hoarding cattle, having everyone line up and shit. It's like, oh, I can't be dealing with it, man. All right. So the first card that come out is Earth Pulsating. Earth Pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down time in nature. So some of you may be feeling the subtle shifts of the world, because things are happening. Um, like Earth's vibration is changing, so our vibration has to basically match that. And if we're not matching that, it's going to start getting very uncomfortable because the energy and vibration is rising, should we say. So some of you may be earth signs, um Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos. So you may be feeling the subtle shifts. Some of you really need to slow down because you're on the verge of burning yourself out. And some of you also really need to spend some time in nature as well to recharge. The next card is You Got the Love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. So some of you need to be, or some of you are currently working on boundaries, like setting boundaries, or you need to set boundaries with um, yourself and others, limiting your energy and your time. And boundaries is a part of self-care, yeah? Just to know that, yeah, your time is important and shit. So set boundaries. And most of us, we're not actually taught boundaries. Some of us were taught boundaries as kids, but some of us weren't. And I was one of them. I didn't have boundaries in it, like, or I'm just rebellious and just don't like boundaries and authority anyway. But like personal boundaries, I'm only learning as an adult. And I was talking to my friend about this earlier about how you go to school and they teach you how to become an employee, but not to be an employer. Yeah. So in schools and stuff, they don't teach you basic life skills like how to manage bills or how to regulate your emotions or how to cook food. You know what I'm saying? Just simple stuff like, and you have to learn it outside of school. The next card is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So some of you are dealing with a karmic relationship, and karmic relationships, there's a lot of growth and lessons in them, and they will keep repeating until the lesson is learned. Um, some of yous may have more than one karmic partner, and they can be family members, friends, and stuff. And there's always like this magnetic pull to each other for some strange reason. But there's a lot of growth and things that your soul needs to learn from a karmic relationship, and they can be very fun, but they can also divert you off your path. So be mindful of that as well, gang. Um, the next card is Activated Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So some of you are being guided to something, and some of you may not be taking action. Like if you keep getting a repeating thought in your head, take action on it because that's your guides trying to direct you to do something. Yeah. Um, ley lines, and power places. So around the world, there's all sacred sites: Machu Picchu, Egypt, the pyramids. They're like sacred sites, like Stonehenge, and they're on ley lines. If you meditate in on the ley lines, you get like a good energy blast, should we say, and it may even upgrade your energy, like just by being there as well. Like Glastonbury is the heart chakra of the world, so because we're in England, I had to go and check that out, and it is very magical place. Like listen, there's witches and wizards walking around, there's elementals floating around and stuff. It's really magical, so I would invite you guys to check out Glastonbury, man. And I think Egypt is like the throat chakra of the world, maybe. I'm not sure. And then the next card is the Blue Flame, spontaneous awakening, activations, integration, time. So yeah, right now everyone's getting upgraded. Um, so you may need a lot of rest. Things are going to be shifting and changing. Your vibration is going to be changing. The things that you're going to be putting in your body is going to be changing. Things are going to be changing very dramatically, and this may be on an internal level and an external level. So brace yourselves, yeah. A lot of spontaneous awakening. So there's a lot of people waking up at this time. People are starting to ask questions, yeah. We're in the age of Aquarius now. We have information available to us at the drop of a hat, right? So use the technology. We're meant to use the technology and not let the technology use us, yeah? And that's what's basically happening. So be mindful of your time. Um, Activations, integration. Yeah, so integration. So a lot of yous may be integrating, doing a lot of shadow work. So coming into balance with your inner world, if that makes sense, bringing things into balance. Sometimes doing shadow work can feel like a long time, but once it's integrated, you've made peace with that, and then you're kind of done with the past, so you can live more in the present, if that makes sense. The next card is Hierarch. Hierarch. I don't know what that means. Says, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So some of you, as for me, Earth is not my home. Yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as human. To be fair, like my soul is very different. So yeah, Earth is not my home, and I even got like Earth sucks tattooed as well. But yeah, Earth is not my home, and I always have this longing for home, and I don't know where home is, if that makes sense. So I'm always looking to the stars because I know my home's somewhere, but it's not here. So some of these may be feeling the exact thing, and that can manifest as in different ways depending where you're at. So you may be traveling a lot trying to find your home, and you don't know where home is, but your home isn't in the physical; it's in the ethers, should we say? What's the term? Cool. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. All right, so some of you are at rock bottom or feeling like you're at rock bottom, kind of going through it, shadow work, like I said, and you're being guided to surrender at this time. Surrendering is so challenging because it's like you have to let go and just trust that everything's going to be okay. Even if you're panicking, worrying, and everything is just going to shit, you need to just surrender and trust in the universe that you're guided and protected. Yeah. Um, and you're so signed up for this, so don't be a bitch and man up about it. No, I'm joking. Sometimes I'll talk to myself like that still, but yeah, no, when you're going through it, yeah, it's rough, it's dark, it's heavy shit when you're doing shadow work. But yeah, once you go through the shadow work phase and it's kind of over, you get a bit of a breather and you get to experience life once again. And it's also an ego death in a way as well. So yeah, after doing a lot of shadow work, you usually don't come out the same. And I just saw 1333 on the clock as well. We the Hoffers, I don't know what this means. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Well, birth is a portal, because in most religions, women are um less what's the word, inferior to man, which is bizarre because for me women are more superior than man, yeah, because women give life, yeah. So women should be above men. If anything, women should be more yeah, women are stronger emotionally and mentally and emotionally and mentally stronger than men. Men are just more stronger physically, should we say? But yeah, women are the giver of life, so they're more superior than man, if in my opinion. So some of you are trying to bring back into balance your feminine side. So you need to be doing a lot of self care. Do some pampering, pamper yourself. Um, things are starting to be born, so you may be having new ideas and starting new projects or starting a new job or something new is being birthed. So you may be of just gone through like a death period and now you're being reborn, if that made sense, because at every ending there's a new beginning, should we say. So you may be being born again, if that makes sense. Let's see what other guidance can be given as well. Let's check in with the soul's journey to see where you guys are at, what lessons you currently may be facing. And I'm going to do a reading tomorrow as well. This live was just spontaneous. So I'll do a reading tomorrow for Guy Fawkes Night. The first card is balance. I bring a state of perfect balance, harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So some of you need to find balance in whatever you're doing. If you're very active, make sure you're resting. And if you're resting, sometimes the action is needed at certain times, right? Some of you are also trying to bring your masculine and feminine energies into balance as well, which is really good. But yeah, it's just about balance in general, just balancing things out. Some of these also may be Libras as well, and there may be some judgment going on. Yes, there's some of you may have like some court problems or something, or someone's judging you, or you're judging yourself or something. The next card is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So the only way we learn in this 3D realm is by being in relationships, right? um doesn't just have to be romantic, but every relationship has lessons to teach you, and some of them are going to be good experiences and some of them are going to be bad, but there's no good or bad. It's just an experience, right? Yeah, so every relationship has something to teach you. um so just be open. Yeah, just be open. Some of you are wanting a relationship, but you need to work on yourselves. um Yeah, some of you need to work on yourselves, man. And stop looking. Once you find the love within, the love that you're seeking will manifest externally. But until you love yourself, that love won't manifest, if that makes sense. So some of you may be a bit codependent. The next card is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So some of you could do with doing some mirror work. So looking in the mirror, saying, I love myself, I am confident. Some of your self-esteem issues come from how you look. So some of you may have weight problems, have put on weight or are trying to lose weight. Um, yes, some of you've got a sacral chakra blockage and it's keeping your emotions blocked, which is stopping your self-esteem. There's a disconnection between your sacral chakra and your solar plexus. So there's a weakness in your confidence as well. So yes, some of you can do with balancing them two chakras out. And for us spiritual folk, us hippies, us light workers, wizards and witches, the lower three chakras are our weakest chakras, which we need to work on in this lifetime. I call them the earthly chakras, and the higher chakras are like um more higher vibration, but this is the divine, should I say. So the heart chakra is where the human and the divine meet, if that makes sense. The next card is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So you don't need to be envious of anybody. Everyone's journey is different. Um, and make sure you guys are doing things that you want to do. Don't be going out there and slaving away for a house and a car and material shit because your friends have got it. If you're not interested in it, don't do it. Yeah, Do it because you want to do it, because people are out there trying to keep up with the Joneses and they're killing themselves. Like, the biggest killer is stress. Yeah. The next card is surrender. I can release my need to control. I can release my need to control. So yeah, a lesson right now is surrendering. Things may be out of your control. Just saw 2020 on the clock. Yeah, some things are out of our control, and the only way we can do is surrender and trust in the universe that everything is going to work out how it's meant to work out. It's a very difficult lesson to learn, surrendering, but that's one of your current lessons, is to learn to surrender and let go right now. The next card is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So your consciousness is growing and expanding. You're being guided to kind of let go of like low vibrational things that are keeping you down. Like, expand your consciousness, try new things, research, research stuff, read, like, educate your mind. Um, because the mind is a muscle. If the muscle's not being used, it's just going to shrink, and this is what technology is doing to people. So stay woke. The next card is peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So you guys, or whatever, not you guys, like the collective, but you're being guided to find peace. Whatever peace is for you, do that. Yeah. Because me, right now, like, the city is just, the energy is just mad. So I'm just running around a bit mad at the moment. But sometimes I've got to just stop and check in with myself and just recenter and find my inner peace. Because inner peace, once you find your inner peace inside, everything external doesn't really matter. And the inner piece is the breath. Yeah, so important. Learning to breathe properly. You're meant to take deep breaths into your stomach. So let's try it now. Like, you fill up the whole capacity of your lungs. Like, take as much breath in as you can, and then hold for 10 seconds, and then breathe out controlled. Yeah, that's how I found my center. Share my insight with you guys. And it works, like, if you're getting stressed out on the tube or on public transport or in the shop and stuff. This is what I've been doing recently. I've just been going mad. I've been shouting at the workers like, yo, why aren't these tills open and that? Like, the queue's getting long. I ain't got time for this crap. And on the buses and that, I had to press the emergency thing and hop off the bus the other day because it was just long in it. Like, I ain't got time to be waiting around and that. It's long. So everyone's looking at, like, yeah, I'm just making a scene, and I have no problems with making a scene in public like that. You see that crazy person that's shouting at the workers and shouting up, yeah, that's me. I'm that person. I ain't got time for it. Like, you got the queue is getting mad long, and there's that one person on the till. Where are the workers here? Like, bruv, I'm not using the stupid self checkout. Like, I'm the customer here, yeah. Yeah, I'm the customer. Customer is always right, and you lot are just doing some bullshit. Acceptance. I learn to accept the things I cannot change. So some um, acceptance is also a big lesson, which you will come across on your journey. Just accepting things as they are and people as they are. It can be very hard and challenging. And sometimes having to accept people for who they are means you may be having to distance yourself from them. You don't have to cut people off, but just distance yourself, because some people don't want to change and grow, and that's okay. But it doesn't mean you need to dampen down your light because other people don't want to expand and grow. you know Everyone's on different journeys and stuff, which is okay, but accepting that is very difficult. Like, when you can see people's potential in that and they can't see their own potential in that. um Sometimes having being gifted is a bit much, because I'll be getting messages for people and it's like, dude, if you like, I could tell you stuff and shit that can just literally turn your life around. Like just by certain things that I can, like I get my mediumships coming online, so I'm getting like more spirits coming to me with messages for people and shit, which is quite interesting. And people, please don't be scared of your guides and ancestors. Call upon them. They're here to help guide you through this earth mission that you're on. Yeah, but they can only help intervene with your say so, because it is a free will universe. So if you don't ask, you won't get. Ask and thou shall receive. Right? True stories. All right, this is Archangel Raphael to see what guidance he can help with healing at this moment. So we covered what's going on energy wise. We covered what your current lessons are, and this is like how to take care of yourself during this time, should we say? So it's all going down. Sunlight. So some of you need to get outside and try get some sun, even though there's not been hardly any sun this year. But you know, any little bits of sun makes the any little bit of sun makes a difference. That vitamin D, so many people in England are vitamin D deprived, yeah. So that everyone is just miserable. So yeah, if you need to have supplements, and some of you need to eat things with a lot of orange, will help your sacral chakra at this time. Call upon Archangel Raphael for help. So ask Ar- Archangel Raphael with help with your situation, whatever you feel that you're struggling with, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, then they can start helping you. But if you're not asking for help, then they won't assist you because you're not asking. Ask and thou shall receive, right? The next card is give us your cares. So some of you need to build a better relationship with your guides and talk to them about your worries and stress, and they will give you insight and guidance on how to work through them lessons and stuff, if that makes sense. But some of you need to minimize stress as much as possible. So if things will get like, yeah, if you've got a whole heap of washing up to do and you're getting stressed about it, do a couple dishes or do half or something. You don't need to do the whole thing, like just to minimize the stress on you, because the body, mind, emotions, the body, mind, and emotions are going through a lot right now, like upgrading, um, shedding. It's a lot. It's taking its toll. Like we're evolving, and it's like growing pains, should we say? Like we're evolving into the next level, should we say? And yeah, it can be painful. So we're currently going through that right now. Do more research. So do more research, guys. If you're looking at wanting to start a new course or a new job, um, do your research, to be informed. Having knowledge is power, in it. So use it, man. The more you can't, yeah, you should always be wanting to learn. Like they've got a whole lot of free courses online that you can, if you've got interest in mental health, emotional health, how to become a part of the community. Google it, man. Google's there, man. Use it. And the community is there. You just got to be open to trying it and participating in it, man. Because we are the community, right? So if you're not a part of, like, in the community, then yeah, do you know what I mean? Like you need a tribe, you know, and the community is the tribe. So it's about trying to bring that together. Um, Exercise is key. So you need to get the body moving in some way. So dance, yoga, qigong, tai chi, anything to get the energy moving. Exercise is really good, to get the body moving. Helps move to helps stagnant energy to move. So yeah, get the body moving, guys. Some of you may need to dance as well. Listen to your intuitive feelings. So yeah, some of you need to, you're getting guidance, but you're not listening. Some of you are being hard of hearing. So listen to your guides. Like if ask for something, like that's what prayer is. Prayer is asking for something, and meditating, you will receive the answers. And if you're not, if you don't know how to be still, then you won't be able to get a clear answer. But that's why it's important to learn to still yourself. Relationships. So everyone's relationship is being tested right now. If you're everything is coming to light in it. So basically, all the masks are going to be coming off in relationships. So people are going to be showing their true colors. Yeah. So if they don't, um, what's it called? What's the word? If they don't, yeah, they're going to be tested. So yeah, um, to see if they can withstand the changes of what's going on, man. So yeah, everyone's going to be relationships going to be tested. It don't just have to be romantic; it can be with family members, job, everything. Everyone's getting tested, and you're going to start seeing people's true colors show. So be aware. Use your natural healing abilities. So you can basically gonna get me on one. Basically, Jesus was a messenger. He was a healer. He come down to show the masses that you can be like me. We are expressions of God, right? So instead of the masses thinking we can be like Jesus, they just put him on a pedestal and started worshiping him. Is what happened, right? Don't let the Bible and that get you fooled. All them sacred books have been so manipulated. They're like a storyteller these days. But there are good teachings in every sacred book, not to be get that mistaken. Caffeine free. For of recently, I've been on the caffeine, man. It's been keeping me going, man. Um, and I need to reduce that, and smoking, to be fair. But the first thing is being aware of any problems that is getting a bit out of hand. Yeah, maybe I'm eating a bit too much chocolate. Maybe I've got a few too many takeaways this week. Just be aware of it. As long as you're aware of it, then you can start making the changes and reeling things back in. But it just starts with awareness. Okay, you got to start owning your shit. Like, we learned this on my alcohol course. I am a have no, was it like, what is it? I'm an alcoholic. Like, you got to own your shit. Like, I'm, um, I don't know, fucking addicted to cigarettes. You have to own it, and then you can start making steps to un un undo that programming, should we say? Some of these may have a solar plexus chakra blockage, is what I'm getting also, which is blocking your willpower and is interfering with your confidence and self-esteem. Some of these are also really, I'm freestyling here. I'm just picking up the energy. Some of yous really don't like staying outside, moving outside your comfort zone. Like, you've got ideas, like you may want to start a new course or a job, but you're comfortable and you feel secure, but you no longer resonate in this situation. So whether it's a relationship or your job, you are just staying safe, and you need to step out of that comfort zone. Yeah, I don't know, really weird. Let me pull some cards for the lovers deck. Why not? Well, we're on 33. Yeah, why not? Let's see what's popping. I'm only the messenger, so take what you will. What resonates, resonates. What don't, leave behind. All right, the lovers deck. Okay, the first card that come out is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, yeah, make the effort, man. Ladies, if you like a guy out there, don't be um, all kind of shy. Go approach him. You know, like, dude, like, if you like something, go get it. Don't be sitting there thinking, oh yeah, like he should approach me. Go and ask man out. Like, yeah, how you doing? Like, good, like, just say how you doing. You know. But yeah, some effort needs to be taken. guys as well, if you're interested in a girl, put in the effort, man. Put in the effort. The next card is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So be open minded, man, to meeting new people. Don't I'll use this as an example for this generation of females. I want a 6 foot dark black man. And it's like, dude, like there's my guy that's gonna give you the world, and you're just looking for this 6 foot black dude. Do you know what I mean? So be open minded, yeah. Don't have this. Oh yeah, my perfect man would be this, and that. You're putting labels on stuff. Like, see people for who they actually are. Yeah, Jesus. Like, so some people like they like this generation is a bit mad. They'll go out with all these roadmen and stuff, wanting to be wined and dined, but they get treated like shit. And then there's good men that are interested in them, that but they won't pay them no mind. But then when they get treated like shit, they say all men ain't shit. And it's like, hold on, love. Like, my brother wanted to take you out, but you wanted to be with a drug dealer or something. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, all right, whatever. But that's their lessons to learn in it. So, whatever. But remember to stay open-minded. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So you may have an ex-lover pop back up. Some new old friends may pop back up. An old flame. Just go with the flow, man. Don't have no expectations. Just see how it goes. And just go with it. The next one is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you have been doing a lot of work on yourselves, like a lot of self-care, loving yourself, and that's going to start reflecting externally. So you're going to attract a partner who's on the same vibration as you. Oh, look, all these cards are just popping out now. Jesus, all right, cool. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. So we have many soulmates, um, and we have stuff to teach them, and they have stuff to teach us. That's what soulmate is. They're part of your soul tribe, should we say? But you only have one twin flame, and your twin flame is your mirror. So they will reflect back to you what needs healing, and that is a very intense relationship, should we say, the twin flame one. But yeah, the person that comes to mind is your soulmate. And soulmate relationships are pretty fun, should we say? Yeah, pretty fun. But the twin flame one it's a roller coaster ride, if that makes sense. So a soulmate relationship is like a merry-go-round, and a twin flame relationship is like a bloody roller coaster, just to let you guys know. The next card is retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, disconnect from the world, man. If you've got a partner, spend time together. Go on holiday, and do something different. The next card is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith that everything is going to work out how it's meant to be. If it's for you, it will flow with ease. If it's not for you, there will be many obstacles blocking it, many blockages. So just trust that things will be the way they're meant to be, and accept that, even though it's not always easy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So some of you are codependent, looking externally for love when you need to give that love to yourselves. Some of you, your addictions are getting in the way. So some of you may drink a lot to give you a full sense of confidence, which is not cool. But everyone has their crutch, right? But just to make you guys aware, some of you are heavy smokers and are using ganja to suppress your emotions. And ganja is not meant to be used like that, just to let you guys know. I've been there. I've tried to suppress with ganja, and then it turned to alcohol. So I'm talking from experience. You deserve love. You are lovable. So know wherever you're at on your journey, you are a lovable being. You deserve love. Don't settle for less. have standards, set boundaries. Don't just go like, yeah, just don't be giving it easy, girls, should I say. Like, what happened to them in the 60s and that, when women used to hold themselves in a certain manner and present themselves a certain way. All that has gone out the window. It's just weird, like the way I think how society has gone right now. It's just crazy anyway. But yeah, gang, that's yeah, all the guidance I have to offer at this time anyway, man. If you feel it resonated, hit the comments and let me know where you're currently at in your experience, man. Because it is one hell of a ride, should I say. It's a hell of a ride. But peace, love, and light, tribe.